Liam?
I didn't know much about Neo-Advaita until relatively recently when I was reading Roar the Ganges, a book by Swami Tadatmananda. And I heard that his guru was very adamant about warning his students about Neo-Advaita. And I had really no idea what this was about until we had a podcast last time, part one, and we were leading into this idea. So I started reading. In Roar the Ganges, his guru described it as Advaita Vedanta without the Vedanta, which I thought was very descriptive. Advaita being the non-dual tradition, non-duality, where the self and the rest of the universe is one. There is no separate self. But Vedanta, referring to the end of the Vedas, the scriptures from where this tradition arises, is the pramana, the means, the measure, which gets you to realize this. And upon reading the Wikipedia article on Neo-Advaita, I realized that I had been learning from a lot of Neo-Advaitin teachers without realizing it, like Papaji.
Don't worry, I won't take the time off you, Liam.
I have some incense in my room. I think that might be inhaled at time to time. Okay. Yeah, Papaji, who was I think he self-described himself as a student or disciple of Ramana Maharshi. But Ramana Maharshi, although accredited as founding the Neo-Advaitin movement, he famously said that he had no disciples. There was no lineage that stemmed from him. As such, many criticize people who claim to be disciples of him or accredit the Neo-Advaitin movement to him. But in my own experience, I realized that I was making very similar claims that you don't need scripture, you don't need a spiritual teacher. And I suppose from a very high sense, this is true. I mean, even in the Ashtavakra Gita, the sage Ashtavakra was asked by King Janaka, the ultimate question, how is knowledge to be achieved, detachment acquired, liberation attained? And this is how the Ashtavakra Gita begins. And Ashtavakra replies, to be free, shun the experiences of the senses like poison. Turn your attention to kindness, forgiveness, sincerity, truth, empathy. You are not earth, water, fire, or air, nor are you even empty space. You are awareness alone, the witness of these. Abide in awareness with no illusion of person, and you will be instantly free and at peace. And later he says that you are the solitary witness of the whole universe. Your only bondage is not seeing this. And this is a very high scripture, a very high guru who is telling you that this can be realized instantly. And from a ultimate perspective, I agree with this, but I know that I thought personally that I got there a lot sooner than I guess I really have to go left. And I would also say things like,
The
the
time's up,
soul is
Liam.
already enlightened.
But please do finish the last point.
Yeah.
Please do.
But in the meantime, I was still experiencing so much suffering. And so now I do recognize that I'm simply not ready for this revelation, that I have a long way to go. And therefore, I do see the importance of Vedanta.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you.